family. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cryptologic channel. My name is John, and my mission here is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys like that, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever a new video is out. So today is a special video because we are bringing the podcast style videos back, and that was like one of my missions moving forward with the Cryptologic channel, was to at least have at least one podcast video episode, whatever you want to call it, per week. So today I have a very special guest. This is Kyle on Chain. He started his own YouTube channel. He's been on TikTok, and he's in the Discord as well. I don't know. You can tell me your story about how how we met. Basically, it's a pretty interesting story.
Yeah, so,
I just found out about it.
So it was about VXV, Vector Space AI. Back when they announced all their listings for KuCoin listings and things like that. I made a summary in Telegram and I put it in the Vector Space Telegram and the Vexies Telegram. And I guess that message made rounds in a bunch of other Telegrams, and it made its way to you guys. And you put a screenshot of my message on one of your YouTube videos.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh, who are these guys? Because somebody told me about it. And I followed you guys, and then I joined your Discord, and then I followed John on TikTok, and I started sending him my videos, and he was like, hey fam, we should link up sometime and get to know each other. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And here we are.
Yeah, that's what I like about the crypto space, is like it's reminiscent of me, to me, of like playing Call of Duty or playing anything on Xbox or PlayStation. But I was an Xbox guy, right? But I'm transitioning to PlayStation, but that's a random fact. But remember those lobbies and then having a party, you get online, your Xbox, and you've never met these people in your life, and then you log on and inviting you to the party, and there's like 6-7 people who just come, everyone's just yelling, yo, what's up, everybody, how you doing? All right, let's go join a game. And then it's like your best friends. That was me. I don't know if you had that experience. If you ever had that,
I didn't really do a whole lot of online gaming grow up because I didn't have internet growing up. To be honest, I didn't have internet in the house.
Dang, that's crazy. Really?
Yeah.
That's. Oh man. Well, my bad. That's great.
No, you're good.
No, but
I get it.
I know that
I experienced it a lot as an adult, like playing Fortnite and stuff. So.
Yeah. And it's just that feeling that's what the crypto space brings, is you never meet people you've never even met in person or anything, and then you just meet them online because you guys have a vested interest in the same thing, right? And that's parlays to like how we met Dante and everything like that, and anyone else that you probably have met in the crypto space. It's like really cool, and we all have like the same cause, right? It's like get rich, change our generation, our family generation, and educate, right? Educate, and we know that this is coming. Crypto is coming to where it's going to be like a curriculum, and becoming an expert before it's a curriculum is going to be the most prominent thing in the future. Just like understanding social media before social media really took off, right? Before Instagram became what it is today, TikTok what it is today. And if you understood how to monetize and how to play the game, your life would be completely different. Back in 2012, 2013, imagine. It's like when Vine came out, making content, people would just look at you funny, like, what are you doing? Like, they used to make fun of you. Now people are making, retiring off of that. Yeah, they're retiring. Yeah. They're changing their lives.
Some of them became actors.
Yeah. Became actors, created YouTube channels, commercials, and now it's just happening left and right. Everywhere you can look at, there's people that are popping up and then becoming celebrities overnight just by posting a piece of content. And that's why I think with crypto, it's a new opportunity for something for you to basically educate, talk about, and become something like that in this space. On top of, investing, right? You're investing into these currencies or networks and et cetera to increase your own personal finance, as well as creating a job for yourself. Mm-hmm. Companies reach out to you, sponsorships, anything like that, or you just
marketing deals.
Yeah, marketing deals, and you sponsor yourself, and then you start getting paid to just be yourself on camera, which is like, that's why I'm so excited that this is like the greatest time in human history to be alive, because it's a new asset class. It's something new to talk about. It's something new to
Yeah.
dive into, learn, and educate. So there's so many. You could just keep going. I can go on and on and on and on
Yeah.
forever, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to like
Um,
start off by. Oh, wait, would you say something?
no, you're good. Go ahead.
I want to start off by saying, asking you like, what made you, like, how did you gravitate towards crypto? Like, how did you become someone that a crypto investor, and then from there, a crypto influencer, right, or content creator?
So yeah, that's a great question, John. And it's actually really funny because something that really drew me to your channel is when you had Mike on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like you guys, something that really resonated with me is you guys were talking about, like you guys bought Dogecoin on Robinhood,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
how
was
we
like,
started.
that was me, man. Like,
Yeah.
like a year ago, I bought some Dogecoin on Robinhood, and it went from $200 to $800.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like I can't believe this. This is really dope. I don't hold Dogecoin anymore, of course, but
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
but that kind of
When
introduced
did
me. I
you
was like,
sell?
man,
When did you sell? If you don't mind me asking.
I sold it in increments, actually, to be honest with
Oh,
you.
okay, okay,
Yeah. But my first buy on Dogecoin was like 2 cents.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Me too. Mine
Yeah.
was around like 3 to 4 cents.
My only regret is I didn't buy more.
Yeah, me too.
But it was cool because like that was my portfolio started. Like I was like, oh my God, I put in a couple $100 into this. I made $700-800. Like
Yeah.
there's got to be more to this crypto thing. Like this can't be the only thing that's working like this. It's got to be a huge space,
Yep. That
Like,
was
and
my
this is
thought.
just some meme. There's not really like a utility behind this. So like, what else do we got going on here? And from there, it just progressed me into starting to do research, look at other projects. I want to buy some Ethereum. I've never
Yeah.
bought Bitcoin once in the crypto
Never.
space. Not
Not even
once, man.
$10.
Okay, sorry. I got it as a referral reward that I immediately
Oh
sold for
yeah, yeah,
Ethereum. I immediately sold it for Ethereum.
yeah.
Um, I like
I would
Bitcoin.
too.
It's I feel like it's the gains you'll get off of Bitcoin at this point are just very slow and like not as volatile. So like you won't really. It's going to be a great store of value. I have nothing bad to say about Bitcoin. It's just not. It's just not something that's going to perform well for me, I think.
Yeah.
The crypto space is still so early, like you said. Like I was actually reading something on Crypto Panic yesterday when I made my YouTube video, and I think it was like a hedge fund manager. He said crypto is currently in its Napster age, and I was like,
Ah.
you know what? That's so true. Like I think that's pretty accurate. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's in its Napster age, and if that says anything about anything, and I made a point in my video yesterday. I was like, listen, guys, some of you might not even have ever even heard of Napster before. Like you're so young, you don't even know what Napster is.
Yeah. I remember. I remember
So to
apps
put
too.
that into
Yeah.
perspective for you, with the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, the next thing, like the next thing that's going to be huge, the next Facebook or Tesla or Google or whatever in the crypto space, probably doesn't even exist yet.
No. Nope.
Like it's probably not even here yet.
I don't think so either.
But and it's the space is rapidly developing and it's rapidly getting adopted, and there's a lot of crazy things happening, and I feel blessed that I'm here where I am. I wish I was here earlier, obviously, but
Oh
I'm here
yeah.
now and I got to do what I could do now. But still
Yep.
realizing how early it is just a very comforting feeling. And like you go anywhere in the world and you just like pick a random person off the street and you decide to have a conversation with them, see if they know anything about crypto. I was like, oh, I mean, I've heard of Bitcoin before. I might have heard of Dogecoin before, but
Ethereum
outside of
maybe.
that, they
Yeah.
don't know anything about it. And it's just like, man, like you guys don't realize like there's like so much happening underneath your nose right now, like that is just going over your head. And it's wild to think
Yeah.
about, man. I feel blessed to be this early in the space and to be learning what I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. What's crazy what you said, there's like three things. The first is the Napster, right?
Mhm.
And I was watching a documentary, it's on Hulu, like I'd say last week, about the 90s, right? The internet. And there was a web browser called I believe it was Netscape.
Mhm.
And Netscape was huge, right? So the developers and all that stuff, they created it, and then when they went they weren't public, they went public, and that company made billions like overnight,
Yeah.
over a couple of days, right? And those developers, the people, the first initial people that created that project they had a lot of stock in it. They became millionaires because that company was worth billions, right? Like 3 billion, 2 billion. That was a lot back then. So Netscape was the thing. Oh, it's a web browser. Wow, you could. And then they were showing like how the web browsers used to look. It's like all square boxes, like pictures, and you click things, and there was a lot of like that was a lot of innovation for that time, obviously, right? A web browser and being able to browse the internet and look up things. And Netscape was a third-party application. So if you had a computer, you had to buy Netscape to use it. Microsoft came out and obviously came out with Windows, included Internet Explorer with
Right.
Microsoft software, the operating software. So what happened to Netscape? They died because people were like, why am I paying? I'm paying for this software for this Windows computer. I'm buying this computer that has Microsoft software built in, that has the internet browser built in as well. So why do I need Netscape? So Microsoft just said, oh, we're just going to copy you, but we're just going to include it into our software that all computers are going to be using. And Netscape died out. And they went bankrupt. They had to sell the company, whatever, and they lost. So that's why I'm like looking at it. I'm like, man, the crypto space, we're in that phase where a lot of these cryptos may not be here in 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, or whatever. Because a lot, you can see, like for example, Ethereum 2.0 comes out, reduces all their fees. Why would there need to be an Ethereum killer, right? Now it's just preference. Ethereum can just be the Microsoft. HBAR, right? HBAR is one of those ones that can actually be something that can, which is a newer technology, right? And can take over that landscape, DAG, etc. So that's how I was like looking at it. I'm like, man, we're still so early where I can't even fathom what the crypto space is going to look like in 5 years, or how many are going to be left, like what's going to be regulated, what's going to be gone, what's going to be replaced, right? So right now it's like, it is the wild, wild west where you can make tons and tons of money. But if you like fall in love with crypto and just say, I'm going to hold on to it forever, it could be Netscaped and be gone just like that. That's what's scary about it as well, because it have the perfect fundamental utility replaced. Just, this one's better tokenomics, better ownership, better partners, billionaires back it. We want this one to be the winner, and then they'll take it.
That's why you always pull out your initial investment and you always take profits, because you don't know when something's going to go to zero.
Yep. And that was like a thing for me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna learn from history. Like, I'm always gonna learn from history. And then I remember watching one of your TikToks where you said this year you learning from what you did the year before, which was like not coin hopping.
Yep.
And that was like my thing. I don't want to coin hop, but then I don't want to hold too much, like hold too long, because that was my first initial, I guess, wrongdoing or mistake. Is that you didn't
take profits when you should have.
Yeah, and I held because I'm like, oh, this is gonna go higher. I don't care if it dips again. Like, I was holding some projects that have not done anything. Digibyte, Zilliqa, right? I think I had a little bit of ZRX. I had a bunch more that I was holding that didn't do anything. Even Cardano, to be honest with you, but I bought late though. It's my fault. I didn't buy it at 13 cents like a lot of people did that I've spoken to. Right, I bought it around like $1.19 or $1.08 to $1.19 range, and then the best it did, I think, was at $2, $2 some cents. I didn't sell anything, but I sold around like $1.80, I remember. And then I remember just holding all these tokens, and I'm like, why am I just holding these? What am I doing? People are making money buying and researching more, so I had to up my game and actually. And that's what I've always been saying, respect the space. Like, hey, I got to actually do research in crypto and learn more about other protocols and projects and blockchain technology, and then follow the trends in a sense. So that was like my big thing. Was then I started getting into MTV. I got Seller, and then I got Telcoin, and I started flipping the profits. Started taking the profits and buying, and then I started doing that, and then watching you say like not coin hopping. I'm like, all right. I feel like there's like a perfect balance. Right. There's like a little balance. You take profits on certain projects and you move them into your favorite projects, right? Yes, and then you take profits when you can, everywhere, not just the little ones, even the ones you love. If VXV goes from $3 to $18, I'm taking some profits
Yeah.
and parking it, and then if it dips again, I'll buy more or whatever. Like I'm not just gonna hold it anymore, right?
Yeah. I have 100 VXV just sitting in my Coinbase wallet just to, that's my hold. Like everything else, the rest of it's all KuCoin.
Yeah, that's
So
like
like,
you're safe, right?
right. Yeah, exactly. Anything that when there's any price action that I want to sell on, anything that I have on KuCoin is where that's going to happen at.
Yeah,
But I have that baseline amount that is just sitting in my Coinbase wallet that I'm not probably going to touch for a good 5 years.
yeah, and that's
Because let's face it, VXV is way ahead of its time.
yeah, yeah. That's how I feel. Yeah, VXV is something that I have as well, and that's parked. I don't even look at the price on it. I add to when I can, but that amount that I have is just parked there. Same thing with XRP. XRP I have on my Nexo wallet. I'm just earning interest on it. I just have it parked there. It just sits there. And I know I should have it on a cold wallet, but it's like
Yeah, so let me tell you something. So like I really like what you just said about like respecting the space and look, doing your own research on projects. Before the show I had mentioned it. There's a project called Router Protocol.
yeah.
Partnered with a bunch of different layer ones. It's a
I saw you post in the Discord.
It's a liquidity aggregator, and I literally I liked it a lot. I wasn't in love with it, but like everything pointed in the right direction. I was like, this should be a lot higher than it is. Like this should be valued way more than it is right now. And like, but let me do a little bit more research on the team just to make sure I feel good about it. Got sidetracked, didn't do my research on the team. It was $3. 2 days ago, it spiked to $9.
Triple.
3x. Didn't put my money in. It's
like
3x,
doing nothing. Just
doing nothing.
put $100 in, $300. Put $1,000 in, $3,000. $500 in, $1,500. That's how easy of a flip it is. And now you can go buy more VXV, buy more Alliance Block, whatever it is, LXCX, whatever it is you like. That's the game. You see that? You put some money into the token, $100, $200. Oh man, it's $700. And then you put it into your favorite project or another project, and that does a 2x, 3x. Now that $700, literally 2xing from 700 is 1,400 now. So you turn $100 or $200 or whatever to 700, and that 700 to 14x from a 2x. Imagine that 2x
Dude,
was a 5x.
The craziest thing that I ever discovered about this space, and like it completely changed my perspective on money altogether, is that if you take one penny, and you double that every single day for 30 days, you will be a multimillionaire. That blew my mind when I realized that.
You know what's funny? That like there's some tokens that dip under and then double the next day.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Engine's one of them. I've noticed Stacks does it. Propy's been doing it. I haven't looked on Propy. Propy has been going from $1 to $4, $1 to $3, $1 to $4 for like the past few days. PROPY. It pops up on my feed. I'm like, oh, Propy's down 40%, right? It's like $1.90. And then this like yesterday morning went up to 4 something. I'm like, what the heck? It's like literally take your profits out and then wait for it to dip again, buy it again, do it again. Like literally it happens nonstop.
And then the blink of the eye, you realize you have like way more and your average price is way lower than you want it to be.
Yeah, it's just like the crypto space is not obviously not financial advice, but like if you have like a job, right? And you have to pay for your life, right? Your food, bills. What happened?
Whoa, hold up.
Should I pull it
up? Hold on. Okay, yo. So before you do this, what's the last price you remember seeing VXV at?
The last time I looked at it was like 370 something, 380 something.
Okay, I guess I just had a visual glitch because I just pulled it up in CoinMarketCap, and for a second it said it was like $5, and I was like, wait, what?
I'm trying to add more right now. I need to stay.
Yeah, me too. But no, it corrected itself, and it went back to its $3.50. I was like,
the all-time high of VXV on CoinMarketCap is $35 for some reason.
So stupid.
Like it was like $19.
That thing never went over 20. Like it probably wicked over 20, but it didn't stick over 20.
A lot of people gave up on VXV, which is sad for me to see. I'm like, all right, go ahead. Alliance Block, VXV, LCX, DAG. Those are the playmakers.
When they start running out their consequential revenue models and they get clientele and all that, like, see you later. I'm gonna have fun on my yacht. Like,
yeah. But that's why I was saying like this space is literally the wild wild west. People are becoming thousandaires, 100,000aires, millionaires
Mm-hmm.
over the course of days and weeks. Sometimes obviously months, but days and weeks, just by making a play, right? Taking a risk and making a play. And to piggyback off of what you said earlier in your when you were speaking, there's like two sides of the world right now, right? In my opinion, there's people that are living the life, worried about, the politics, the politicians, whether or not they get the V, whether or not they get, their testing, all that stuff, right? The presidents and all that stuff. And then there's another side of the world where people are like aping into projects, making lots of money, DeFi, NFTs. And those people on the other side, and you said it, they only know Dogecoin, Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
And I have people asking me, what is Bitcoin exactly? And I'm like, man, like, that's how I'm like, I'm so thankful that I'm on this side and I'm not like, on this side worried about all that BS that's not going to do anything for my life. And then over here, I can change my life, which is already happening, right?
Yeah.
With it's content creation and everything like that.
What is Bitcoin? All right. So to start with, in 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto.
It's like, what is Bitcoin? What is it exactly? I'm like, man, you don't even know. Like, I'm not trying to, I don't ever want to come off as like one of those Mad Hatter, genius, crazy people that are like, oh, you're an idiot. You don't know what Bitcoin is. You suck. Like, no, like, I've known what Bitcoin is, but I just never knew the impact of it and the potential of it, right? Because I first heard of Bitcoin in 2015 in the movie Dope.
Yeah, and I remember that movie.
That movie basically explained what Bitcoin is and gave it a persona of, oh, it's the dark web, like you do things illegally with it. And then they were mentioning exchanges and swaps in that movie. It went over my head. He was talking about Uniswap. It went over my head. And that movie gave me a connotation, like a thought of it, like, oh man, Bitcoin must be for people that do like illegal stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my narrative. I was like, oh, I knew of Bitcoin. I knew it was a digital currency. I knew there was a blockchain technology. I knew, I'm like, oh yeah, but it's just to hide.
But what is it?
Yeah. Exactly. I didn't know the potential that this thing is going to change the world and how we change our whole monetary system. Our whole monetary system based off of that initial white paper that came out, that initial code, that initial blockchain technology that came out. That is what was going to set off the domino effect of all these, basically the crypto space that we have now, to the point where people are paying millions of dollars for quote unquote profile pictures. That's where we are now. And then now people are making money passively, buying a node on Strong Block, right? Mm-hmm. And just retiring. Oh, I make like $5,000 a month. It makes more than my job. I don't need my job anymore. That's happening. That's not something that we're theoretically saying, oh, I buy this crypto. VXC one day is gonna hit $100. I'll be set. No, people are actually purchasing these nodes, putting money into these DAOs, making tons of money and changing their lives, and it's actually happening. Like, it's really happening. People are making millions selling NFTs. People, you know what I mean? Like, it's
absolutely.
That's what blows my mind. Like, it's happening every day, like every second.
Yeah. There's a lot of sentiment around DAOs recently. I never participated in them.
You didn't? Oh, no. I gotta know much.
Yeah.
I got rugged on one though.
There's a lot of negative. Oh, actually, no, I'm a liar. I am an absolute liar because I did put like $80 into Snowbank.
Oh, you did? You did Snowbank. I didn't do that one. That one was a rug.
Yeah, it was. Apparently, they're revamping it to a version 2 or something.
No, I stay away from it. I don't know.
Yeah, heck no. I mean, it's still there. It's still on their. It's in their TVL and everything. But I was like, whatever. I lost $80. Whatever. It is what it is.
I think I lost like 175 on Fort, right? For $200, Fortress DAO, and that one was like, I timed it wrong. I bought in at the top because I was like, and now everyone was talking about it in the Discord. Shout out to Icky. Everyone was talking about it in the Discord, and I kind of aped in. I aped in. I was like, all right, cool. This is gonna be fine. I had like $200 parked. I put it in there, it tanked. I was like, I'm just gonna hold this thing, and I got so mad. I'm like, I don't want my money involved in this anymore. Guess what? I don't ever do this. Don't ever sell at a loss like this. But I did. I didn't care. I accepted that loss. I made my money back on other rebases on other protocols. But guess what? So I bought in at around, I think, 180. So I had like over one, and obviously a rebase. I got to like three, right? Three of them over the time because the APY was so bad on it. It was just crap project. I sold at $4. The price was $4. So I had three. So 175 or 200 all the way down to $12.
Damn. Yeah, like that seems to be
that is like, I was laughing at myself. I'm like, that's what I get though. That's what I get for going into this type of project. Don't even know who the owners are. Don't even know the partners. Don't even know. I was like, oh, everyone's doing it. Everyone's making money. Like, that was just my ape. Like, oh, I'm going in. I was holding it, and I could have sold it when that thing went like $30, 20. Yeah. Yeah. $30, $50 even. Nah, I ended up selling at $4, bro. From that thing had an all-time high of like $200, $300 all the way down to $4.
That's
that
pain.
Soft rug. That's what I was in the Reddit groups. They call it a soft rug. They slowly rugged it over time and then used we're gonna fix it. We're gonna change it. We're gonna make changes. We're gonna add this. We're gonna do this to make it go back up. People are like, just get out. Everyone's like, just get out. Don't even leave your money in your contract address linked to it, because it could be like a hack or anything like that. So I just, all right. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna take my money out and then just remove myself from that project completely, and use that money for gas fees on AVAX.
Oh jeez, yeah, no kidding. The
So, like,
minuscule gas fees.
Yeah, and like, that's gonna last me forever, right? Like $13 for that. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Then but yeah, that whatever. Hector DAO, I like Hector DAO a lot, and Time, of course. Time is phenomenal. I know that everyone's freaking out because of the price drop, but there's a lot to it in regards to the wrap memo, them moving the liquidity from Trader Joe to SushiSwap. It's a lot of confusion. People are freaking out over that. And do you know anything about Time and why people are getting liquidated?
No, I don't, but I do know that like a Time whale like dumped on the market. So that's a big reason why.
And then it caused a lot of people who were borrowing MIM to stake Time, because obviously the more time you have, the more money you're getting on your rebases. So a lot of people were borrowing on the protocol money, basically from the protocol, and it's like leverage trading. So if it goes down a certain price, the protocol will automatically sell back your whatever you took plus your holdings to make back what you took. So if some people were doing like 30%, 40%, 50% of their portfolio. So like, if it dips under a certain price, 50% of your portfolio is gone to pay back what you borrowed. So that's why they're recommending don't ever do over 15%. But that's obviously like, is it worth it at that point? Like 15% of $100 is $150 or whatever, or no, of $1,000 is like $150. Is it worth it? That gets into like the whole math part of it. But what happened was, since a lot of that whale and a lot of people dumped, people were getting liquidated because they're over leveraging themselves.
Right.
So they weren't able to pay back what they borrowed in Time, which caused them to basically lose their holdings too. So people were getting liquidated, and one of the creators of Time, or one of the people in the DAOs, they posted a screenshot of it. Look, massive liquidations in effect, and everyone just getting liquidated. People were losing their holdings. And my nephew, he was in that. He had to sell back. He had like 1.4 Time. He ended up with only 0.42 Time.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Because he had to sell back what he had borrowed, and then the price tanked. So when the price tanks, what does that mean? You have to take up more of your tokens to equal the value of what was originally borrowed, right? Does that make sense? I get that. I know you get it. So I hope the viewers get it. Yeah. So like the fractions of the token, if the price is higher, you like use less of the token. If the price is lower, use more of the token, right? So that's why Bitcoin, if you put $100 into Bitcoin, it's like 0.000085, and you put $100 into VXV, it's, what is that, like 30 VXV tokens?
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's what happened with Time, and a lot of people are saying it's a rug. I'm like, I trust Danielle. He's the creator of Time. I'm
Mhm.
I think he's great for the crypto space. He's going to be one of the for DeFi. He's going to be one of the leading characters in the crypto space. Just like think of Elon Musk, think of Bill Gates, think of Tim Steve Jobs,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
etc. Right, where they innovated technology in a sense. He's going to innovate crypto. He's going to be one of the for the DeFi space. He's going to be one of those people that people go, oh yeah, he's one of the originators of DeFi protocols, and everyone like people learn from him and innovation and everything like that.
Definitely.
So
I wanted to talk about something real quick that I saw in Crypto Panic today. Two things, as a matter of fact. One, Cardano just surpassed Ethereum in total transactions.
oh, is
Yeah,
that is that is that on here?
yeah. So what you want to do? You see at the top where it says top news, like
So
the
it
little
says
drop
search.
down.
Yeah.
Uh, Change it to or sorry, under show all. Do click bullish, and it should be like just a little bit down. Yeah, so go down three more. There you go.
Oh, I saw that before. I think I posted it on the
Also,
Insta.
I think our windows disappeared.
It did.
Oh no, never mind.
You can see it.
Yeah, we're good.
Says Cardano exceeds Ethereum in transaction volume. I knew that that was gonna happen though, because
Uh-huh.
Cardano is supposed to be efficiently faster and more scalable than Ethereum. They just needed their smart contracts to be up and running. They
Mhm.
needed their DApps and everything to go live.
Sunday swap is going live in a couple of days when that TVL starts locking. Ooh,
Ah,
man.
yes. In my video yesterday, I kept saying Carta swap. It's Sunday swap. There is a Carta swap though, isn't there? I believe.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but the other second thing
I was thinking of Sunday. It's Carta swap. It was Sunday swap. Yeah.
the second thing I wanted to talk about, Matic. I don't know if you saw the news about Matic,
They
but they
had the
just
EIP 1559 implemented,
yes, so they're deflationary now. Matic is now deflationary.
which is good.
Yeah,
It's very
and
good.
surprisingly, when that happened, the price dumped like 40 cents.
What? Were people
Yeah,
pulling profits, you think, or trying to pull? I don't know
so no,
why.
like the past couple of days, I'll pull it up. The past couple of days, or the past couple of weeks actually, Matic was sitting between like 235, 250, right? It's 211 right now.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Or actually, sorry, I was a little mistaken. Matic did dip a little bit more than that.
289. Let me see. Let me go back to 7 days. It was at 243. It's at 211.
Yeah, seemed like it was a buy the rumor, sell the news type situation to
Yeah.
me. If
Yeah.
Matic
It's
goes
still.
under if Matic goes under $2 again, I'm probably gonna buy some. I don't have any
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Like, what are your? I want to ask. Like, what are your like favorite cryptos? Like, let's see here. Like your top
All
five.
right, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't hold any right now, but recently I've become very bullish on Luna because they've been dubbed as by a couple of people as like the store of value in the DeFi space.
Hmm.
And that's extremely bullish for me, especially with their price action being
With
down a little bit.
Anchor, they have Anchor protocol, right? Is that's
Yep.
yep.
That's where you get 20% APY on UST. That is correct. And I also found out that Terra is deflationary because they use when how they back UST by the dollar is they do so by burning the actual Terra Luna token.
Yeah.
So it's deflationary, which is very dope.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so with all that in mind, I'm very bullish on Terra long term, even though I don't hold any right now. I'm probably going to start accumulating some soon. Obviously Ethereum.
Ah, you
Um,
like Ethereum?
I do like
Me too.
Ethereum as like because I just I watched a video the other day that talked about how Vitalik, his vision for Ethereum and why he started it, like coming from being in World of Warcraft, and it was just
Yeah.
I was just like, man, that's so crazy, and like he actually sat here and made that happen. Like he sat there and made it happen on top of the Ethereum network. There's DeFi gaming, there's NFT gaming now. Like these things exist, and he created a space. Like he wanted this to happen for the world, and he made it happen. And a lot of big name gaming companies are starting to integrate into doing like
Yeah.
NFT and blockchain protocols within their gaming systems. Um, and I feel like that's huge. And once Ethereum resolves its problems, it's probably going to take a while, but they're gonna continue to dominate the space as they have been, regardless
Yeah.
of where they stand right now. And but on the other hand, though, Vitalik did say that the future is multi-chain. So obviously, there's going to be one day something that topples Ethereum. Yahoo was the biggest email provider for the
Yeah. Yep.
longest time. So Ethereum might be the Yahoo of this generation, but next generation it could be toppled by something that isn't
Yeah.
even like a thing yet.
And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out is I think Verizon bought Yahoo, right?
Yeah, I
So
think you're right.
that's how Yahoo got saved from just disappearing. It got saved, right? And I'm thinking like, are we ever gonna see cryptos basically taking over other cryptos? Like Ethereum taking over a different protocol that they like, another protocol that,
Or
and
doing
just
like a merger type thing.
yeah, merger and they take it over. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder if that's possible. Like I wonder, or they just, I mean, I don't know if they would. I don't know. Like would they just be inoperable, or would they just take it over?
well. See, my thing is with that in mind, that's extremely bullish for me with interoperability plays
Yes.
because
Quant,
um,
quant, quant, quant.
quant
Do you like? Is quant
quant's,
on your list?
quant's my biggest holding.
Yes. So it's Silver Strange. Shout out Silver Strange. He's gonna go
Yeah,
great. He loves.
yeah, quant is my biggest holding without question. A lot of people are very like, oh, why quant when link exists? I get it.
Yeah.
um Quant is definitely going to be more so, it's going to be enterprise level.
Yeah.
It's enterprise level interoperability blockchain protocols, whereas Chainlink, like every like if you see a new project out that's partnered with Chainlink, like it's just another day, and it's just another day, like
Yeah.
everything's partnered with Chainlink because it's got so much going in there. But I think Chainlink has a lot going for it, and that's another one that I'm very big on in my
Oh,
portfolio.
Quant's on a good dip right now
um
too. So
and
Link is on your list too.
yeah, Link is on my
I
list.
like Chainlink.
Why pick one when you can have both?
Yeah.
I think interoperability is going to be the play to do. And
Yes.
that's why I'm also very bullish on, and you should check this out if you haven't yet, is router protocol. Because liquidity aggregation is great. I would click on their website because they offer a lot of information there. Um, Click on products. I guess it's not really wanting to cooperate.
Oh, it's
Um,
not loading it.
oh, its mainnet launches in 10 days. Maybe that's why the price spiked.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not loading up the products.
Okay, scroll down. Scroll down. Because they configured their website a little bit different. They look different the last time I went on
Yeah,
there.
it's probably not ready yet.
Scroll down more if you can. Because at the
Whoa.
bottom it should tell you where their partners, and like their partners are out of this world, man.
There's their roadmap.
Yeah, they revamped their entire website. They did
Yeah.
not
Oh,
look
there
like
they
this at
are.
all.
On a mission to integrate every blockchain. Ethereum, Polygon, Phantom. I love Phantom. Polkadot,
Well,
Near, Cosmos, Algorand. So they're
so
trying.
the ones you see on there that are
Moonbeam.
like, yeah,
Love Moonbeam.
yeah.
Oh, right
And
here. These are the capital groups.
yep. Coinbase Ventures. That's how I found it. As I was looking at what Coinbase Ventures invested in, they invested in it
Yeah,
on
that's what I love to do too. That's like a
yeah,
secret that a lot of
yeah.
crypto investors need to
December
learn.
11th, Coinbase Ventures brought on Rider Protocol, and I was like, okay, let me do research, and I did
And these are their
research.
tech partners.
Yep,
Algorand has been popping up everywhere as
dude.
something that's
People don't understand. Algorand is the shovels in this gold rush.
Algorand's the shovel.
The shovels in this gold rush.
That's a fun fact. The richest people during the gold rush were the people that sold the supplies.
Yep, and that's where I feel like that's where Algorand stands, and that's why I'm very bullish on Algorand. I do not currently hold any, but I like it.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
And my other biggest holding that, and this last one I'll leak is it's DAG, man. It's DAG.
Dag.
I
Oh,
cannot.
I
I'm
love
like,
Dag.
God, it's so good, man.
I sold some because I did buy in pretty early, and I sold some because I put more into time. I'm like, I'm gonna buy back into DAG because we're still ahead of its time. I think
Oh,
there's still
absolutely,
time to get some DAG. So that's why I was like,
absolutely.
all right. See, the price is still the same at 19 cents. So I was like, all right. It's like I love DAG though. DAG is one of my favorite plays too, or
Yeah.
holdings that are. I'm not holding any
It's
currently. I sold all of it to buy more time, but it
I'm
was.
holding a I'm holding a considerable amount, but my average
Yeah.
buy is like 23 cents, so I'm down a
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah.
Probably gonna try to buy some more because like if honestly, if I could drop like 35 grand on a node right now, I would.
Yeah. Yeah. A DAG node is like infinitely scalable, so the rewards.
Dude, don't even get me
Oh.
started.
Oh.
Don't even
What
I'm not
about
even playing, man.
did you mention the other one that's $3 right now?
$3?
Yeah.
What other one?
VXV.
I didn't, but VXP is one of them too.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, where's VXV at?
It's there.
Shout out to the VXV fam. Nah,
VXV
I love
family, let's
VXV.
go.
I
Yeah,
like
VXP is great, man.
those are all great picks, man. Like I like when people make picks where I'm like, dang, I never heard of this one, or oh, I do like that. Like Chainlink, I've always like been intrigued by it, but I never did any research on it, deep dive research on it. I was more so like, oh, I like Chainlink. If I had a lot of money, I would just buy some. I'd buy like a couple thousand tokens, just
Right.
hold it, see what happens.
Yeah. See, what people don't realize when like you're constructing your portfolio and like what you're doing when you're looking at market caps and things like that. And I'm actually going to make a TikTok video about this probably either today or tomorrow. When you have all these, projects that are in higher market caps, you have to understand like you should probably be, if you're dollar cost averaging, you should probably be putting a lot more money into those projects,
Yeah,
even if it's a long-term hold, because the more money you put into it, the it's going to take more money to get more gains out of like smaller percentage movings.
yeah,
And when you have things with market caps that are that high, you'll have to have more invested into it whenever the further it goes along.
yeah. Over
um,
time, right?
right, exactly. And
Because
then you can always like take out your initial, take profits, do all that good stuff. um, but Chainlink is not going anywhere. It's a freaking blue chip, man. It's
that's
not.
yes, that's what
It's
yes,
I
yes.
think Chainlink will be here, like Chainlink will be on the map. I don't. Chainlink might not ever like go away. To be honest
Nope.
with you, I don't
Chainlink
ever
is.
think. I think it
Mhm.
probably won't ever will. I think Chainlink will outlive Ethereum.
I think so. I think it could because Chainlink has so many partnerships and um their interoperability capability. They're an oracle. So
Hmm.
what they're able to do is bring real world anything from the real world into the crypto space. Um Silver Stranger said it best. They're like a ferry. So they just bring something from the shore to the island, right? From like another
Right.
island. It's like they're a ferry. So you just connect, like you go from one port to another port. They're just bridging the real world to crypto. And I
Exactly.
just see so many partnerships, venture capitalists that love Chainlink, and they're one of the ones that are just like they're the Coca-Cola, right, of the
Yeah.
crypto space. They're just not going anywhere. Warren
Uh.
Buffett would invest into it and just
Yeah.
hold it,
But
right? Alliance Block too.
surprisingly enough, though, Polkadot is the highest venture capital holding among
I've
all the venture
seen that
capital
somewhere.
portfolios. Yeah.
They're in a lot of venture capitalist portfolio. I've seen that.
And with where
Polkadot.
their price is right now compared to their all-time high, like it's just I feel like Chainlink and Polkadot like always tend to move price action like similarly. Um, like also I love their new logo. It looks great.
Polkadot's new
Um,
logo. Yes, they had before it was a little P. Now they're like,
it would look like Pinterest.
yeah. I like Polkadot, man.
Yeah.
Polkadot is solid. They're doing big things. These are all safe, in my opinion. These
So
type of
safe.
tokens are
Like
just safe. If you're
if you're
just
looking
new,
for safe plays, this is
yeah,
what you want to do. My
to build a
kind of something
base.
something I really need to convert my mindset more to with my portfolio structure is like higher cap stuff. I really need to invest more money into them. And then I need to put not as much money into some more mid and smaller cap things. Like
Yeah.
it should tier down. Like the smaller the market cap is, the less money you should be putting into it.
Yep.
You know, even if it's like you want to put like say before I get too out of hand, I want you to pull up a project that I want to put you on to because this is actually one of my
Whoa,
favorites, and
whoa.
this is a sleeper.
What is
I
it?
put Joshua Jake onto this one, so
Mm.
um, go ahead and look at Centropy.
Is it CEN?
It's SYN.
SYN?
Ticker is NOIA.
NO. Oh, I've heard of this.
You've
I've
probably
seen
seen you've
I've
probably
seen
seen my
it.
TikToks about it.
22 cents. Is that a billion? Market cap of 117 million.
Yeah. This thing right here is probably arguably the Web3 play of Web3 plays. They're literally they're using their token and their network to uh basically bridge Web2 uh internet pathways into Web3.
Mm,
I talked about
I
it
like
more in
it.
depth. I talked about it more in depth in my YouTube video I posted today if you want to watch it once we're done.
I will. The NOAA token is the gas that facilitates connections and data transfers. It's a layer one tech. Represents the aggregate value information communicated. Okay.
Dude, their advisory board is solid too. It's all like AT&T, Verizon, and Microsoft.
That's huge.
Yep.
I love the supply. Billion supply.
It's like that's like the sweet spot supply in my opinion.
Yes. Yes. That is like the perfect amount, I think.
Yeah.
The millions one, the ones in the millions can fuck like obviously you can see with VXV and all that
They're
stuff.
too manipulable in my opinion.
Yes. A whale can come in and manipulate the price
It
easily.
it damages the sentiment behind it because
Yeah.
the price action can move too much with them. Um but yeah, no, go if you go to the very top of their page and click their about, you'll see everything you need to know about it, man. Let's just look at it.
Which one is the fact? Oh,
About
you can stake it too?
yeah, for APR, like 20% APR.
Wow. We are transforming the public internet into a secure and user-centric internet through a unifying layer where encryption and optimized performance are built in and automatically enabled for anything and everything connected to it. Wow.
I believe on this page they should show you like who they're. Yeah, there you go. The core team. These are the head CEOs, and they have 50 plus members. They're all docs. They're on LinkedIn.
Wow. Legit.
This is their advisory board. Look at these guys.
AT&T, CoinShares, Verizon, Microsoft, AT&T.
Look at
Partners,
those
they got
partners right
Microsoft,
there.
Oracle. What?
That last one over there to the right, eShelter, is a data storage company, and they're not blockchain related, but they're a data storage
What?
company that they're partnered with.
I'm gonna deep dive into this. I like this.
You should. I deep dived into it on TikTok a little bit. If you want to try and it's pinned to my TikTok if you want to look at that. And then it's also I talked about it a little bit more in depth on my video I posted today on YouTube.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll link all that stuff in the description.
Appreciate that. But yeah, man, that's as far as I got as far as gems go. So
that's solid though. We are transforming. I like that. I'm gonna learn more about this. This is Syntropy, huh? I'm gonna look into it. I've seen this on Twitter, NOIA, but I just I just be
it's a
scrolling.
sleeper, man. There's no TikTok hype about it.
Yeah.
It didn't even get crazy when Joshua Jake made a TikTok about it. Like after I like pointed it out to him, he oh my gosh, this looks great. And then he made a TikTok about it. Nobody talked about it. There's no buzz about it or anything. No change in price action. I was like, all right, y'all keep sleeping on this.
Yeah, go
y'all
ahead.
go right ahead and keep sleeping on this. That's more for me.
Dang, that's a solid sleeper play right there.
Absolutely.
The market cap's still low, 100 under 100. It's 100 million sleeper. That's what I like about crypto, man. You just find gems everywhere. They're hiding in the weeds. They're They're just there. They're hiding, right, And that's why I'm so excited to be alive in this current moment in time is you can find things like this and put some money into it and then just multiply it, right?
Plant
Don't even
seeds.
know 3, 4, 5x, right? And then on top of that, talking about it. Yeah. Just talking about this potential play allows you to become, in a sense, credible and informative and educational to where now your life can be changed by just being someone that's good at researching and showcasing projects to people, and people will pay attention to you. They'll pay for that information, and that's why I love it, because your whole life can literally change just by being in crypto in so many aspects.
I literally applied for an internship at CoinDesk.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw an article yesterday I was gonna put on air, but I feel like I wasn't throwing the video off. It said that like job listings for crypto blew up 395% over 2021. So
I believe it.
People, people trying to get people that know about blockchain, know about crypto, hired 395% on LinkedIn.
I applied. I applied on. I also applied for Circle for just like a tech support position.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, but it is.
I applied for Kraken. I applied at Kraken a while ago.
Nice. Oh, I also applied at Crypto.com. I haven't heard back about that yet, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I think it has to do with the resume, and it has to do with like showcasing your knowledge in that resume somehow.
Yeah, I need to probably shift my resume to like more things that are more tech specific, because I do have a good little bit of a tech background.
Yeah.
I know you do too, but yours is probably a little bit more in depth with mine. Mine's more so like help desk support on like Windows operations and things like that. I should probably add to my resume specifically for crypto my ability to to do research and like find things about crypto and like display my understanding of crypto, because I feel like that's something that needs to be highlighted if I'm going to be in that field. So
yeah, that's why I was like wondering. I'm like thinking like, when you apply at these jobs, like what are the positions they're asking for? Like, are they asking for support? Are they asking for like help on social media? Are they helping on how to make the app better, or the project better, like, whatever it is, exchange or whatever it is better?
So with CoinDesk, it was about being an intern, like to do journalism on cryptocurrency projects, like to write articles and things like that. Which,
CoinDesk is like Cointelegraph, right? It's like the blogger,
And then
awesome.
And then when I applied for it, Circle and Crypto.com were just help desk support agents. Like I'm assuming for like when people have issues with their account, like if I worked for Crypto.com support, I probably would have received a ton of emails.
Yeah, like a chat, someone messaging, "Hey, I can't send my money out. It doesn't
work." Or like, "Hey, why is all my Ethereum been withdrawn from my account?" Like
yeah. Okay, that's something that people probably ask you. They've been asking me. I know that they were going to ask you, or they already, if not already. Hey, how do I have my MetaMask is not like, how do I, you know what I mean? Those type of questions, I'm sure, if you worked for like Crypto.com or Coinbase or whatever.
It's like, buddy, I hate to tell you this, I don't support that.
Yeah. And then like when I applied at Kraken, it was to help with their social media branding and basically help them basically on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and stuff like that. It was a position that they had where I was like, oh man, I want to be involved with that. It was pretty cool, but they said no. but I think you have. I don't know what criteria, like what they're looking for. Like what do they want to see?
Right.
Like what is like maybe the resume, they were looking for people that are like have been like, oh, I used to work at Pepsi, or I used to work at like MySpace back in the day. Are they looking at people that just worked in blue chip type businesses, or are just picking people off the street? I don't think they're picking people off the street, because I know the internet boom. If you're in the internet, like if you loved the internet and believed in the future of it, they're picking you off the street out of college. They're plucking people out of college.
I wish there was a way you could make like a video resume, like a high production like video, like you just talking about yourself and like the things that you've performed. And like you could just upload that as like because I'm like, here, let me show you how impressive I can be.
Yeah, that's I mean, the way that things are looking, we're moving on the ocean, right, on a boat, and there's no direction, there's no compass. It's just wherever the wind takes us.
Yeah.
Eventually they're gonna set up the buoys. They're gonna set up the thing like, hey, don't go over this way. Don't go too far this way. Eventually there will be patrol ships. There will be someone will set a compass on our boat. Right now, everyone's just on their boats, just going wherever they want to go. We'll find new land over here. Eventually,
some might get caught in a whirlpool.
Yeah, and then never be seen again, right? But eventually there will be signs and things in the where, hey, don't go this way, hey, go over here, hey, you're not allowed to go over there, hey, and you know, patrol people checking, and that's when the 100x's will be gone. It'll be traditional stock market style,
Yeah.
30% over the course of the year rather than 30% in 16 hours.
That's
You know
why
what I mean?
I'm trying to get my positions locked in now.
Yeah.
Um, and there's stuff I probably won't ever sell. Like I probably won't ever sell my Ethereum for a long time. When I do, it'll probably be after it's like not even, you know, it'll be worth a lot more than it is today, but it won't be nearly as worth as it's
Yeah.
to top will be, you know.
Yep.
Um, there's just a lot of things that like I plan on holding for a very long time, and I'm obviously going to, you know, play it very smart, you know, take my profits
Yep.
very intelligently, and you know, because like you gotta pay yourself, you know, like, and you
Yep.
never know which way the market's gonna go, and it's just, I don't know, man. It is a crazy time to live in.
Yes.
I think we'll have a lot more understanding on like where we're standing in probably about 10 years. um yeah, because think about
We'll
where
look
the stock
back.
market,
Yep.
yeah, think about where the stock market was 10 years after it probably launched. Like it was probably like the same way that it is now with
Yeah.
crypto. Like we're 10 years into crypto now. um when
I
the stock
think
market
things
was
were
10
just
years ago.
blowing up when the stock
Right.
market first launched, and then even though the stock market's been around for so long, just look at the internet companies that blew
Right.
up. A lot of
Exactly.
internet companies were making hundreds of millions of dollars over a couple days. Boom, boom.
Right.
This is the next big thing. This is the next big boom. This is the next big boom. And then a lot of them gone.
Yeah.
And then what's left? Microsoft, Apple, Amazon,
And I think the beautiful thing about
Verizon,
crypto is
AT&T.
like,
You can name
it's
like
like you don't have to know a lot anymore. Like you don't, like back in the stock market first opened, like they didn't have apps where you could just, you know,
yeah. You
they
couldn't
didn't
even
have
Google.
apps
Google
on,
wasn't around yet. Oh yeah, I forgot about Google. You couldn't Google
yeah,
anything.
like
You had to. Someone had to have the knowledge.
that internet wasn't accessible. You didn't really
Yeah.
have this vast knowledge about stock market and how like price actions and like investment strategies work or anything like that. You know, back in the day when the stock market, people got rich off the stock market knew because it was like insider. Nowadays, there's like, you can't really have insider
Mm-mm.
information. Nowadays, it's more so like people realizing that, you know,
Partnerships, researching,
yeah,
move CEOs. What are they doing?
nowadays
And
it's just in crypto, it's just a matter of like people just thinking it's like stupid. And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
like, all right, like,
and
well, you know, feel how you feel.
and the crypto space right now is filled with people that are just trying to get rich quick. So the
Hmm.
flood of money is like whoosh, one way this way, whoosh, one way that way. It's just people just moving around trying to get rich quick.
Yeah,
Whereas the stock market now is people that are buying these stocks, they're they're potentially buying and holding. They're not buying and there's obviously people that swing trade, but
it's a stable asset class.
yes, yes. Primarily, people are buying it and holding it, just like a real estate, right? You buy a house, you don't sell the house within 2 weeks. You buy the house, you're holding it for a couple of years. All of a sudden, oh man, my house I bought for 300,000 worth 477,000 now,
Hmm.
right? But it took time to get there. It didn't happen overnight. So stock market, people are buying Microsoft, people are buying Google, people are buying Tesla. Tesla, you bought Tesla 5 years ago. You were rewarded today. You weren't
Exactly.
rewarded buying Tesla within an hour, 2 hours, maybe 6 hours, maybe 10 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. You were rewarded primarily after a couple years, and that's where we are now, where in the stock market, where crypto is like you buy a Centropy and Centropy can be at 70 cents in the next 2 days. It could,
Exactly.
if enough, if Elon Musk tweeted, "Hey, you guys, I really like Centropy." It's over, right? You're rich. You buy like 10,000 tokens. Oh,
Like, well, I'll see you guys in Bali.
you know what I mean, or whatever the amount it is, right?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
and back then, like in the stock market, when you bought stock, they give you a piece of paper, like here's your
Yeah.
stock. That was how you had your stock. Here's your little piece of paper. This is what your bond or whatever. This is what it says. Kyle owns 17 shares of Coca-Cola. Here you go.
Mhm.
And then when you want to cash it in, you go to the bank or whoever. You say, "Here, I want to cash in my stock. It's up to. I bought it at $3. Coca-Cola's at $77 now. I want to cash in my shares." That's how it was done back then. It was a piece of paper. That's crazy. Now you got Robinhood. Now you got E-Trade.
Just do it from your couch, do it from your
Yeah,
bed. Uh, Not safety advice, but doing it while you're on the road as a
yeah,
passenger. As
dude.
a passenger,
That is me. I'm not gonna lie. I was making moves on MetaMask while I was driving. Don't ever. I was like, Like,
It's all right because you got a self-driving Tesla, right?
no, yes. That's what Tesla was made for. That was why they made the self-driving car, so you can do your crypto trades. They have the
That's
big dash, so
ridiculous.
you can do, you know what I mean? It's integrated.
It's wonderful, man. But no, it's a great time to be in, and like people's ignorance and like not willingness to learn about the space is going to be
Yeah.
like their like it's going to be like it's going to be their own prerogative. If they don't want to participate, that's okay. Like it's not. Some people are comfortable and like they're comfortable with their day-to-day lives and they don't need to do anything like with like investments or anything like that. And you know what, good for them. But people like me and you who are probably like middle class, lower middle class, may have
Hmm.
came from poverty. It's a great opportunity for us, like really, secure our futures and our potential families' futures. And
Yes.
it's a great place to be, and it's a great time to be. And like overall, I'm down on my portfolio right now, but am I worried? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Me neither.
because
Yep.
when in doubt, zoom out. Like
When in doubt, zoom out. Yep.
you should make some merch with that on it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll look into that, dude. We'll talk about it on the side. That'd be dope, man. That's. I mean, I don't. You said it. You said it best. Like we're in the perfect. Like what a time to be alive. That's probably what I'm gonna name this title. It's like what a time to be alive. Uh,
Oh,
and
what a time to be alive.
yeah, and I'm very excited to be in this space, to be talking, meeting people, and
Me
continuing
too.
this journey because this is only the beginning. We're at a point in the time where we don't know what's gonna come, but all I know is that we're at the very, very early stages. We're in the locker room getting ready. We haven't taken the field yet. We're still putting on our cleats. We're still putting on our jerseys. Like we're not even on the field yet,
All right, so
right?
this is the timeline of crypto, right? Like this line, the top of the paper is the
Yeah,
timeline of crypto. We're like here.
yeah. We're
We're like
still,
here.
we're still so far away. Yeah. And with that being said, we're pushing over an hour, and I'm so thank thank you for coming on, being the first guest on the podcast style videos that I want to
After the
drop every
change.
week. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
of course.
if you want to be reoccurring, that'd be great. I want to get some more people on here at the same time, whatever the case may be. This is just the first one after the change. Eventually we're gonna get Mike back, get Dante back. We've
Yeah, of
been
course.
communicating, saying that hey, we're just focusing on our own thing right now to where we can solidify ourselves, and then we're gonna boom, we'll randomly just pop back up, bang, and then just once a
It's
week
like
type of thing.
it's like having a cameo in a movie.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm thankful for everyone that support, everyone that's still watching to this moment right here, like an hour in. You love crypto if you're still watching,
Yeah,
and
I feel like I love how like comfortable our dialogue flowed. Like
yeah,
it was just as
you
natural.
know,
It just works. And
eh,
like you found a like-minded individual when like you can sit here and talk to some about something like that you're
yeah, and
passionate
it's
about for, and like we could probably go for another hour if we wanted to,
oh,
but
that's how I felt with Mike and Dante. Like we can go for hours, and that's what I love about this space because we love the technology, we love the space, we love everything about it, and
right,
that's organic, and that's why I hope when people listen to this, they find people that are similarly have those viewpoints, right? When you talk about crypto, you call them, oh man, I found this new project. I listen to this podcast and yes, research it together. Like, and then you have other friends, and then like that's why I say having a community keeps you from doing dumb stuff. That's why
right,
having a Discord, whatever, other people you can just throw a question that you might think is dumb. They'll let you know how dumb it is, or oh, that's actually not dumb. Like I'm thinking about doing this. Hey, that's actually smart. You know what I mean? And having those like-minded people in a community is what can save you from making mistakes because there's other people that are going to say, hey, I don't think that's a good idea, or oh, that's a great idea. And that's why if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. And you guys need to follow Kyle's YouTube channel. He just launched it, I think yesterday, right?
yeah, yesterday,
Yeah.
my first video
And
yesterday.
dang, I think I'm loud on my mic. But yeah, go subscribe. I'll link everything in the description. Go follow him on TikTok. Follow him subscribe to his channel on YouTube. Do you have a
I gotta
Twitter?
work on I gotta work on getting my social media set up because I have my
Yeah.
personal Twitter,
Get
but
get the
I
Twitter
most
set
of
up.
my
Twitter is
yeah, I
big
gotta
deal
get
on
my
crypto. Oh,
crypto
you know
Twitter
that.
set
You
up.
know that. Once he has that, I'll update the description and throw that on there. But right now, go to the TikTok, go to YouTube, We're gonna probably end up going live on TikTok as well. I think we should do that like once a week
Yeah,
as well. I want to
that'd be
start
dope.
that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This is a great, great, great video. I'm so thankful that we're doing the podcast once a week again. I don't know if there's anything you want to say in closing.
Yeah, only one thing I want to say in closing is, John, thank you very much for, like enjoying the things I have to say and like wanting to have me on. I'm a bit of a newer creator. I'm not very well established, and it means a lot to me that like, we're so like-minded, and that
Yeah.
you see my vision and what I like to do, and like you saw some value in that, and I greatly appreciate that. And
Yeah.
only other thing I'll also say is, like, anybody who's getting new into the crypto space, the biggest thing I can recommend to you, don't try to just go for these influencers that have a ton of following. You have to make sure that you're looking at some smaller creators that just maybe don't have a following yet, because they might have a good idea on what they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
but they just don't have that exposure yet. So it's a really good idea for, to like get to know them, get connected with them, like link up with them and share ideas with them while it's early on, because more new people in the space is always going to be good. And the more you guys can support each other and learn from each other, it's going to give you a lot better perspective on like what you should and shouldn't be doing in the space. And that's pretty much all the last thing I have to say.
That's beautifully said. Thank you guys. We will see you guys next week if Kyle comes back or if a new guest, whatever. Thank you guys for tuning in. He said that beautifully. I'm gonna end the show now. Peace. Yeah.